All right, we're outside here at Sky Harbor Airport. It is 12:21 a.m. Not exactly what I expected to be doing at 12:21 a.m. today. I expected to be fast asleep, getting ready for a big day tomorrow. Now, that's not to say we won't have a big day tomorrow, but that is to say that I was not expecting that the flight would get delayed 4 hours. I was supposed to land around 8:15 tonight. It's now 12:21. Somehow it is still 99 degrees here in Phoenix, and I've got about 5 minutes until my Uber gets here, so I figured if you guys can hear what I'm saying, I will do the video right now so I don't have one other thing to do once I get back, which is something I want to stay very disciplined on. Now, I was in the bathroom before this because I knew I had a long wait to get to the Uber, or for the long wait for the Uber to get here before I could drive back, and I was like, okay, well, what am I even going to go over today on the video? It's a very simple day, and I want to try and challenge myself on this video, not only to like do this in a bit of a public setting to get the rep in when I very much don't feel like it, but B, to try and challenge myself to mention a few things that maybe weren't as obvious or simple throughout the day. So last night, I don't know what was hitting me, but got a very poor night's rest. Ended up getting to sleep after 11, just couldn't fall asleep despite being extremely tired, and then woke up a bunch of times throughout the night, and then got up at 4:45, got my work done in the morning, which was just answering messages from the night before, and packing up and studying the booklet for today. And then we did a really good filming session with James, our client, in San Diego, and we got 70 videos done over the course of 6 hours, which was the fastest we've ever done anything like that. So that was new. It was going at that kind of pace. It did feel a little bit rushed at times, but we only had a very limited amount of time. But on our drive back from downtown San Diego to up back to Encinitas, James was mentioning, because I was telling him like kind of what our constraints are. He was telling me what his constraints are with the business, and we were just kind of going over and sharing 2 cents, mainly him giving me 2 cents because he's way like smarter and bigger in business than I am. But he was mentioning, he's like, okay, yeah, if the constraint is the playbook around script writing and strategy, what would happen if you just took the next 100 working hours and made those 100 working hours over the course of the next week and some change, working on the playbook? What would happen? He's like, that's what I do in my deep work, which is, how do I put 100 hours into this immediately? And I was like, wow, yeah, if I put 100 fucking hours into this, it'd probably be solved. So it's a big takeaway for me today from our conversation, and then also just the sheer speed of working. After that, hung out with my buddy Casey, who was my roommate in college, because he's back from Kosovo where he was playing pro, and he's in San Diego. And then I sat at the airport for 4 hours when the flight kept getting delayed, organized some of the footage from today, answered all my messages, got some work done, and here we are at 12:24, putting in the work, hopefully getting to sleep like immediately once we get back. But that's what we've got for today. Tomorrow's going to be big organization of what we have in our Notion and notes from recent, so we can go into the war plan with Devin on Sunday, as well as a jet set with Dan Martell on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, with as clear of a head as possible, and just really much clear head and not just a bunch of notes that just got rolled with us. So that's the objective for tomorrow. Triage the Notion and notes that we have from recent, update the issues list, identify key constraints, and bring big questions to our big meetings on Sunday, which is the war plan with Devin Jatho, and also that might be my Uber, so I'm going to go walk over there, and then we got our jet set with Dan starting on Tuesday, but we're flying up on Monday, so big couple days ahead. I'll keep you posted. Let's go.